schönes Spiel. Hallöle. Da sind wir wieder. Wie versprochen mit Danganronpa. Ich guck mal fix, ob ich hier Turn habe oder ob ich das vorher nochmal rausschmeißeln muss. Ich hoffe natürlich nicht. Ist halt so, wenn man zwischendrin immer noch aufnimmt und das Spiel irgendwie was, also Streamlabs irgendwie was ganz anderes macht, als es soll. Nein, klingt nach Musik. Klingt, als hättet ihr Ton. Gratuliere, Erik. Gratuliere. So. Da sind wir heute mit, Danganronpa. Immerhin ist Crime Donnerstag. Wir gucken mal, wie weit wir heute kommen. Eigentlich habe ich vor, am 31. das Spiel zu beenden. Schaut mal, wie lange es her ist, dass wir das zuletzt gespielt haben. Alter Schwede. Ja, ich habe vor, das Spiel dann dieses Jahr noch zu beenden im Stream. Nicht, dass ich das Spiel nicht mag, aber wir sind jetzt nur noch bei 1,5 Kapiteln ungefähr. Heißt für mich 1,5 Kapitel. Alles hat ein Ende, nur die Wurst hat 2. Pidiralala, pidiralala. So, wir haben Free Time. Das heißt, ich darf jetzt gucken, mit wem wir abgammeln. Darf ich? Nee, das war's nicht. Da war er. Was haben wir denn noch für Geschenkchen? Boah, Geschenke sieht traurig aus. Wie bei manchen Leuten unterm Weihnachtsbaum. Oh yeah. Das wird traurig. Na schön, dass wir hier zwar Geschenke haben, aber kann es so wirklich noch irgendeinen Sinn macht. Also zumindest nicht für die Leute, die hier gerade mit uns rumgammeln. Ich habe auch nur noch 10 Monokuma-Coins. Naja. Muss man halt gucken, wie weit wir ohne Geschenke kommen. Das ist jetzt die Frage. Mit wem will man Zeit verbringen? Mit Kyoko? Die hängen jetzt hier alle hier oben, oder? Hier hängen die beiden, da hängt er. Oh, keine Kyoko. Häng mal mit Byakuya ab, immerhin eine Person, die einigermaßen normal und nett ist. Obwohl, nein, das habe ich jetzt nicht laut gesagt, oder? Byakuya, normal, nett? No! Never! Hey, Byakuya.
Nanda.
Was? What? Did you need something? Should I talk to Byakuya for a while? Yeah. Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. Ich habe schon wieder alle Stimmen vergessen. I spent some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give no? Und das hat's uns gebracht. Nischt. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead and no, I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Und deswegen gibt's jetzt Free Time und wir rennen draußen herum, weil I guess I'm getting sick. Ich meine sick und nicht sick. Byakuya, Daringu. Byakuya. Scurrying around again, huh? Looking at you makes me physically ill. Should I talk to Bea? Ja, natürlich.
まあいいだろう。
Ja, ist okay. Ich weiß, du appreciatest es mehr als ich. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. Would you like... Nope. Wieder hat's nichts gebracht. Happy Birthday! I'm getting the chills. I feel kinda dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limits. Das ist Danganronpa! Kannst du übrigens bei mir auf YouTube auch alles sehen. Also fast alles. Ich habe noch nicht alles komplett geschnitten. Hängen noch ziemlich weit hinterher. Ich gebe keine Spoiler! As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say... I'm ill! I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. Okay, jetzt wird's peinlich. Ich habe zum Glück Alkohol getrunken. Fast fackelte Luft. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
僕は
I
知っている。
understand. That voice. It's so familiar. It's
僕は知っている。
it's me.
僕は知っている。
Nee, lass mal.
僕は全部知っているはずだ。僕の目的はここから出ることじゃない。
Katze, stöhn mal für uns.
ここに残ることなんだ。
Huh? What am I trying to say?
希望。すべては希望のため。だから残らなくちゃいけない。ここに残らなくちゃいけない。
Anonymous! Hi! Schön, dich wiederzusehen! Konnichiwa! Oder eher Konbanwa! Wir zeigen dir, was wir durch dich haben, Anonymous. Einen süßen, kleinen Skeppy-Emote. Schau dir an. Ist es nicht cute? That's my cat.
Ah! なんだ今の夢。変な。
Au! Wir kennen das alle. Wir wachen auf und vor uns steht eine Person mit einem Messer in der Hand. Alles Gute, Normis. Du hast angefangen zu streamen. Warte mal kurz. Wait. Tü, tü, tü. Tü, 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 tü. Tü, tü, tü. Ich drück mal weiter. Ganz heimlich.
キリキリさん
Kirigiri. Mein PC macht heute irgendwie nicht so mit. Ah.
なんて言ったの
Ich habe mich gerade vor mir selbst erschrocken. Ein kleines Willkommensgeschenk. Und weil du der 50. warst. Alles, was wir brauchten, waren 50. Und wir nehmen jetzt noch gerne mehr mit.
何よ
Was hast du gesagt? Ich habe sie gerade nicht verstanden. Sie nuschelt so sehr. Oh, passt auf, jetzt kommt mein Monoküma. Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days. From the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
そんな世界があるとしたら、それってものすごく異常だと思うんです。
Das ist mein Monokuma-Impression gewesen. Oh, das Glühbirne wird langsam kalt. Katze, geh mal bitte zur Mikrowelle und wärm mal das Glühbier
お
auf.
前ら、おはようございます。朝です。7時になりました。起床時間ですよ。
Hi!
さて、今日も張り切っていきましょう。
Eigentlich müsste er nicht Beautiful Day sagen, sondern ein Bearful Day. Das ist very interesting. Okay, Füße hoch, sie fliegen heute flach. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy. Mein Englisch ist echt crappy heute. They had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? No, never. I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. Das nächste Danganronpa-Spiel übersetze ich in Deutsch. That's right. I remember last night. I came down with a fever and I couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice. I didn't really understand. And then all of a sudden I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own. And because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember... Kyoko was there, but... what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No. Was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? I know it! Ich weiß! I opened the desk drawer and... Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put a knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. Ja, also fragen wir die Pappenheimer, die noch weniger Ahnung haben wie ich, als ich. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Dining room! Jetzt machen wir das gewohnte Ritual. Yes, please. Please go. Gewohnte Ritual, just in case. Dass hier jemand einfach nur dumm rumsteht und nichts mit seiner Zeit anzufangen weiß. So wie ich an manchen Tagen. Hier steht keiner, da steht keiner. Hier steht keiner an der Ecke. Hier auch nicht. Oh, alle sind da, wo sie hingehören, hoffe ich. Ah, Makoto! Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. Wo sind die anderen? You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right. After nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would wanna, you know... So, anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no ideas you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let's go meet up with everyone else, then they can tell you all about it. So, is everyone waiting somewhere else or something? Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone. So, you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Yeah. Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. We are lost here. We kill here. We are all friends. More or less. La, 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 la. Und wir haben ein niedliches Krankenzimmer. Und das keiner will, weil einem davon schlecht wird von der Tür. So. There he is!
お苗木っちじゃねえ
And
か
this is worse than being late for your wedding. The birth of your son and your own funeral all at once.
なんだ
Jeez. To show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed. They'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was... What the... Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
何してるの？
見ての通りだべ分解して中の仕組みを確かめてんだ
分解？でもそれってモノクマだよね。
そうだよ。モノクマだよ。
そんなあっさりと。
Relax, there is no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Hello, Monokuma. It looks like it's been professional disabled. How is it possible? Genau, keiner von denen hat Ahnung von Technik. Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Okay, Leute, Boys, Girls, erklärt euch. Byakuya? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Idiot. If you hadn't been sleeping in, you'd already know what's going on. Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto. Cause that's how much I like ya. Byakuya found this little fella laying around. Then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything. Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You are saying he wasn't moving at all? Warte. Einmal Fan-Translation. Ich habe den Anime gesehen. Ich habe das einmal für die PS Vita. Ich habe schon mindestens, also zweimal habe ich es mindestens durchgespielt. Aber hier für die PS4 habe ich es noch nicht durchgespielt. Aber ja, ich kenne bereits, wie es weitergeht. Das ist zum Vorteil für euch. Ebenso Teil 2 und Teil 3 habe ich nur noch nicht durchgespielt. Aber zum 3/4 Teil, irgendwie sowas war's. You were saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiate the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It leaks beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned. But we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So, if he didn't break down, then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master, they ran away in a terror. Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was it if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for a light conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There is one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? Oh, serious? I'm starting to get all shaky. Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You are not fine. You are all... Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you are like the world's most spineless worm of the century. Hey, come on. The century's getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging onto it's not gonna do anyone good.
What?
Oh yeah, good call. Okay, it's done. Everything's all good. Yeah, I put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could it have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure. Hey, Makoto? Huh? Don't hurt us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? Huh? So tits and no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying since we are done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we have decided to continue our offensive assault. To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity. We are going to break into the headmaster's room. Really? Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance. Wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we were in there... If you are scared, you are welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6. This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now. So, what are you going to do? Are you going run away or are you going to fight? You're right. I will go with you. Okay then. We are going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I follow you anywhere, Master. To all the ends of the earth. Die können nicht weglaufen, das ist das Problem und wichtig, immer noch. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength. I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Yeah. Wo war denn der nochmal? Katze, du bist heiß. War der hier? Oh ja, der war hier. Katze, du bist heiß. Ja, und dafür muss man selbst dann immer noch Teil 2, 3 und 4 und 5 und 6 und 7 und am besten die Animes noch sehen, ne? It's locked, as expected. So, what are you gonna do? Isn't it obvious? We are going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We have seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. Hallo Katze, mein kleines heißes Tierchen. Guck mal, der Unwichtig meint, ich sei viel heißer wie du. Was sagst denn dazu? Ha, was sagst denn dazu, Skibby? Ist fast schon eine Beleidigung, ne? Denn du hast wesentlich mehr Fell. But, like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there, then we just have to finish our business before that can happen. Okay, sure, but... We have come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do. So, we have to do it. So beautiful. For serious. We don't have any choice. We are desperate. Let's do it. Let's rip this door down. Okay, but how are we gonna do it? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed. Oh yeah, the pickaxe. Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay. Go get the pickaxe and be back there by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. Myself? Surely, you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, master, then yeah. You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long, and I erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants. For serious though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem. No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
先に進むためには危険を避けては通れない。
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
ね
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense, I can hardly talk. I'm all flabberst. No. I'm totally flapstaff. Flapsus? Yes. Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide-chill? Genocide-chill? Where'd you come from?
呼ばれて飛び出せ
Hello, it's the wonderful Smurdery Fent, here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile. Ich werde niemals ihr Lachen imitieren.
Oi.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. The seeping imbecile? Oh, master, you wound me with your executive level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose! Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe? Omega-3 fatty acid. That's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Alien.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate. Ah, the light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get a pickaxe. Alright, we solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep. Now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X. No, what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we are talking about? You're like missing out on life. I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Corpus. Did you hear me? I said corpse. Corpse? That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden? Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look onto. We are going to the garden. Okay. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... there it was. The corpse. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife, buried in their stomach, up to the hilt. What the... are they really dead? For sure, but... who is it? Ich hab schon wieder die Stimmen vergeigt. Hallo Katze. Hallo Katze, du warmes Stück Fleisch. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they are... I don't know why, but now they are laying dead in front of me. I told you, there's a corpse hanging out here. Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Sure-chan. Just throw it in the lost and found. Even a dead body can find its way home that way. Okay. Asina? What's going on? Who is that? Yakuya! Who is this? How did they wind up dead here? We can't move forward until we figure that out. That's so weird. What's this body doing here? I mean, who is it? Okay. Dann bin ich ja wohl der einzige Idiot, der jetzt noch die Leiche betatschen darf. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they are wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. Nein! Nicht Genocide Show! Sie ist so toll! Ich liebe sie! Und sie würde ja sonst kein Cameo oder keine Hauptrolle spielen in diesem tollen Danganronpa-Spiel. Ne, Kotze? But why? How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. They are not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding was stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you.
What?
How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at last. Huh? How can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be... Okay then. Let's just tear the mask clean up. Wait, don't. By the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko-sen shot out toward the mask. And in the next instant... there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out, but then... Hurry up, put out the fire! As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on! Dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Splush! Cool, dass ein Eimer Wasser dafür reichen sollte. Für die Menge an Brand. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. What the hell, man? It exploded. I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body... It's burned to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh? If we consider who is not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that body is Kyoko? No, it can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person. The mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on. There's no way. The mastermind got sharp-roid. Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely that he is somewhere in the school right now. He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then could that mean? Falsche Stimme schon wieder. Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16 students at Hope's Peak.
Nani?
What are you talking about? The other day Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16 student here in the school. I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
戦場も来る。この学園に潜む16人目の高校生。超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子高校生。戦場も来るに気をつけて。
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No. The headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
なるほどな。
There is another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body's characteristics. And the phrase the ultimate despair. It sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it? Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro. And she is a student here. And she's the ultimate despair? But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burned into a crisp? None of this makes any sense. To just suddenly show up and then die? I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait! What? Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko? Oh yes, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Überlebt! Oh, she survived! Oh, she survived. Huh? What just happened? Master? You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live. This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Okay. Right now I have to focus on the body. Oh yeah! Focus on the body. Sind wir heute wieder Eigenspiel. I should take a close look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry. I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Ja, wir berühren jetzt nicht ihre verkohlten Brüste oder was sonst noch übrig bleibt. There is something next to the body. It's a key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal? I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right. The key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is... What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So, even you don't know then, huh? Makoto, I'm going to give you an important task. Huh?
な
The
るほ
key
どな
might give you access to to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
つま
the
り
biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hand. So, I'm your errand boy now. Oh Mann, wie war das? Untersucht die Leiche. Ha 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 ha. Nee, da lang nicht. Da lang auch nicht. Dann noch da lang. Ein Freund, ein guter Freund. Das ist das Schönste, was es gibt auf der Welt. Ein Freund, ein guter Freund. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key, I found in the garden into the keyhole. It fits. Then this is the key to the data center. I'd managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. Hallo, wir sind gar nicht so viel rumgerannt. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. Ja, wie schön, dass ich da selbst nicht wieder hinlaufen muss. So you are back. How did it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
なるほど
Interesting.
な
But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Heißt es, wir rennen schon wieder dahin? Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right?
What?
You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
つま
It's
り
in
だ
your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Toko? Du hast es doch vorhin schon so schön durchgestanden, mach mal. Master told you he trusts you. Master told you that. Well,
何なのよ
don't let it get to your head. I am so not happy about any of this. Dann halt nicht. Ich traue dir, Toko. Geh bitte vor. Oh Mann. Immer ist es der Lucky Student. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Na, du großes Stück. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of threat. Hey, that's... Hero extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all these monitors on the wall. Look what they are showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
何
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. and they are displayed here on the monitors.
そういう
So
こ
the
と
sole
か
purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is
決まりだ
the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think this is settled. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. Then the Mastermind is dead? Like, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The Mastermind is dead? Could it really be true? Does it mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So, who was it that?
ゲイドよ
But if the Mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole. We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on!
やめろ
No. We have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? But what about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So, you think so too, huh?
当然だ
Naturally. The state of the corpse make it plain at days. There is absolutely no doubt.